had the mentality or the of like Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier could never let go of what Ali did to him.
Sugar Ray Leonard just dropped a list that has the entire boxing world buzzing with controversy. The legendary champion finally revealed his 10 favorite fighters of all time, and sources say some major names got completely snubbed. Industry insiders are reportedly shocked by who made the cut and who didn't. Leonard allegedly spent months deciding this list, consulting with old trainers and rivals before making his final picks. The boxing community is already divided over these choices.
Can't get careless here. He's in with the guys.
Leonard landing to the box.
Fans are arguing on social media about the rankings, and former champions are reportedly calling Leonard personally to question his decisions. Some say he favored certain eras over others, while critics claim personal relationships influenced the list. One thing's for certain, this countdown will surprise you. Let's dive into Sugar Ray Leonard's 10 favorite boxers and uncover the drama behind each selection. You won't believe who landed at number 1. 10. Marvin Hagler. Coming in at number 10 is the man who gave Leonard his toughest battle, Marvin Hagler.
Hard punches. Hagler's body punch.
The bad blood between them allegedly lasted decades after their controversial 1987 fight. Boxing insiders say Hagler refused to speak with Leonard for years, believing he was robbed of that decision. But Leonard reportedly told close friends that Hagler's relentless pressure and iron chin taught him everything about mental toughness. Training partners claim Leonard watched Hagler's fights obsessively, studying every movement and counterpunch. The bald destroyer from Brockton terrified opponents with his switching stance and murderous body shots. Despite their bitter history, Leonard allegedly admitted that facing Hagler made him a complete fighter. That grudging respect earned Marvelous Marvin a spot on this controversial list. 9. Roberto Duran. At number 9 sits the man who humiliated Leonard in their first fight, Roberto Duran, Hands of Stone himself. Reports suggest Leonard debated placing Duran much higher, but their complicated history made the decision difficult. Sources close to Leonard claim he still has nightmares about that brutal 1980 defeat in Montreal when Duran broke him mentally and physically. The boxing world knows about their infamous rematch where Duran quit with the words, "No Maz." But insiders allegedly say Leonard studied Duran's street fighting style for years afterward. Trainers who worked with both men report that Leonard borrowed Duran's vicious body attack and aggressive infighting techniques for his later career. The Panamanian legend's killer instinct and unbreakable will reportedly fascinated Leonard throughout his life. Despite the no Maz embarrassment that haunted Duran forever, Leonard allegedly told friends that Duran possessed the purest fighting heart he ever witnessed. That warrior spirit secured his position here. 8. Thomas Hearns. Number 8 brings us the Hitman, Thomas Hearns, Leonard's most dangerous rival from the legendary 1980s welterweight wars. Industry sources claim Leonard had endless respect mixed with genuine fear when discussing Hearns' devastating power. That legendary 1981 showdown allegedly still gives Leonard chills when he watches the tape, especially those middle rounds where Hearns nearly knocked him out cold. Boxing insiders report that Leonard told his trainer the Hitman had the scariest right hand he ever faced in his entire career. Gym sources say Leonard practiced defending against that weapon for months before their epic battle. Hearns' freakish reach and lightning-fast combinations reportedly haunted Leonard's training camps whenever they were scheduled to meet. The Detroit Destroyer's ability to end fights with one punch allegedly earned Leonard's ultimate respect as a pure puncher. Training partners claim Leonard admitted that surviving Hearns' best shots proved he belonged among the all-time greats. That 6'1" frame combined with explosive power made Hearns unforgettable in Leonard's mind and career. 7. Pernell Whitaker. Landing at number 7 is Sweet Pea Whitaker, the defensive wizard who allegedly reminded Leonard of his own younger self. Sources in the boxing world claim Leonard watched Whitaker's fights religiously during the late 1980s and early 1990s, mesmerized by his slick defensive movements. Insiders report that Leonard personally called Whitaker after several fights to praise his technical brilliance and smooth footwork. Gym gossip suggests Leonard saw Whitaker as the natural evolution of his own fighting style taken to another level. Training partners allegedly heard Leonard say that Sweet Pea made world-class fighters look absolutely foolish with his shoulder rolls and head movement. The Norfolk native's ability to win rounds without taking punishment reportedly fascinated Leonard throughout Whitaker's dominant championship reign. Boxing analysts claim Leonard told confidants that Whitaker possessed the best pure boxing skills of the 1990s generation. That slippery defensive genius and ring intelligence allegedly represented everything Leonard valued about the sweet science. Whitaker's artistry earned this respected placement on Leonard's controversial countdown. 6. Willie Pep. At number 6, we find Willie Pep, the defensive genius from the 1940s who allegedly inspired Leonard's entire fighting philosophy. Sources claim Leonard discovered old, grainy footage of Pep as a teenager and became completely obsessed with his movement patterns. Boxing historians report that Leonard's trainer showed him Pep's legendary fights to teach him how to make opponents miss without wasting energy or taking damage. Insiders say Leonard privately called Pep the greatest pure boxer who ever lived, even greater than some names higher on this list. The Connecticut master's ability to win rounds while barely throwing punches allegedly blew Leonard's mind when studying fight films. Gym sources reveal Leonard tried copying Pep's feinting techniques and angular footwork throughout his amateur career. Industry veterans claim Leonard met the aging Pep at a boxing dinner in the 1970s and asked endless questions about defensive tactics. That brief encounter reportedly shaped Leonard's approach to the sport forever. Pep's artistry and ring intelligence secured this impressive position on Leonard's personal Mount Rushmore. 5. Joe Louis. Cracking the top 5 is the Brown Bomber himself, Joe Louis, the heavyweight legend who allegedly represented everything Leonard loved about boxing excellence. Sources close to Leonard claim he grew up watching old Louis films with his father, studying the champion's perfect technique and devastating combinations. Industry insiders report that Leonard's famous right hand was directly modeled after Louis' precise power-punching style. Boxing historians say Leonard told interviewers that Joe Louis proved you could be both a technical master and a knockout artist simultaneously. The Detroit heavyweight's calm demeanor and clinical finishing ability reportedly fascinated Leonard throughout his career. Gym sources reveal Leonard kept a famous Louis quote taped inside his locker about letting fists do the talking. Insiders claim Leonard considered Louis the blueprint for how champions should carry themselves outside the ring with dignity and class. That combination of devastating power and grace allegedly influenced Leonard's entire public persona. Louis's legacy as America's first black sports hero made this placement personally meaningful for Leonard's own groundbreaking career. 4. Henry Armstrong. Number 4 brings us Henry Armstrong, the only fighter in history to hold 3 world titles simultaneously, and sources say this pick surprised everyone. Industry insiders claim Leonard studied Armstrong's relentless pressure style obsessively during his comeback years. Boxing historians report that Leonard allegedly told his cornerman that Armstrong's work rate and conditioning were supernatural and impossible to replicate. The homicide Hank legend threw punches in bunches like a machine, reportedly inspiring Leonard's own combination punching that destroyed opponents. Gym sources reveal Leonard watched Armstrong footage before big fights to pump himself up mentally. That non-stop attack from every angle allegedly taught Leonard how to break down defensive fighters who tried to survive. Training partners claim Leonard said Armstrong proved that size didn't matter if you had heart and incredible stamina. The perpetual motion and suffocating offense reportedly represented the ideal aggressive style Leonard respected most. Armstrong's historic achievement of ruling 3 weight classes simultaneously earned this lofty position on Leonard's personal list. 3. Sugar Ray Robinson. Taking the bronze position is Sugar Ray Robinson, the man Leonard named himself after, and this placement allegedly caused massive controversy. Sources claim boxing purists expected Robinson at number 1 without question, making this ranking the most debated decision on the entire list. Industry insiders report Leonard received angry calls from old-school trainers who thought placing Robinson third, but Leonard allegedly explained that Robinson's influence went beyond just boxing skills into his entire life philosophy and public image. Gym sources say Leonard watched Robinson's fights hundreds of times, copying his smooth combinations and flashy showmanship. The original Sugar Ray's devastating left hook and lightning hand speed reportedly became the foundation of Leonard's own offensive arsenal. 2. Muhammad Ali. At number 2 sits Muhammad Ali, and sources say this ranking sent shockwaves through the entire boxing community worldwide. Industry insiders allegedly claim Leonard received death threats from Ali fans, furious that the greatest didn't claim the top spot. Boxing legends reportedly called Leonard personally asking how anyone could possibly rank above Ali in any list ever. But Leonard allegedly has deep personal reasons for this controversial placement that go beyond pure boxing ability. Sources reveal Leonard met Ali as a young amateur, and the encounter changed his life forever. The Louisville legend's charisma and confidence outside the ring reportedly taught Leonard how to become a crossover superstar and transcend sports. 1. Benny Leonard. The number 1 spot belongs to Benny Leonard, and sources claim this choice left the boxing world absolutely stunned and confused. Industry insiders allegedly never saw this coming, with most experts predicting Ali or Robinson would claim the top position easily. Boxing historians report that Leonard's camp received hundreds of messages asking who Benny Leonard even was and why he ranked above Muhammad Ali. But Sugar Ray allegedly told confidants that Benny Leonard represented the perfect lightweight fighter with flawless technique that nobody ever surpassed. Sources reveal Leonard studied the 1920s legend's defensive mastery and counterpunching brilliance more than any other fighter in history. Gym insiders claim Leonard said Benny's ring IQ and ability to outthink opponents was unmatched across all eras. Training partners allegedly heard Leonard say that sharing the Leonard name with this forgotten genius felt like destiny calling him to boxing greatness. That spiritual connection and Benny's pure technical perfection reportedly made this controversial choice inevitable in Leonard's heart and mind. So there you have it. Sugar Ray Leonard's shocking list that stunned everyone completely. Which boxer truly deserved a higher ranking? Hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more boxing drama and controversy.